Good afternoon. This is Adam with FCOJ-A Futures in Chicago, coming to you on Thursday, March 27th, 2014, with your soft commodities market focus. Today's focus is going to be on the cotton market. We've seen some huge volatility over the past few trading days. Actually, this whole week has been very volatile. Cotton in the May contract is last trading 91.79 cents. That is up about 13 on the day, up about 13 ticks. Over the past few days, as I mentioned, the volatility has had a swing on cotton over 7.5 cents, which when we take into consideration the leverage in one futures contract, it's almost $4,000 worth of price action movement. So very volatile contract. A lot of this is coming from a continued weak dollar that we've seen, and anytime the dollar is weak, we see some support coming under these commodities. In addition to that, we had some pretty not so great PMI data come out of China. A lot of traders, however, have been able to weather that, knowing that the equities market, the U.S. equities market, has been very strong lately, considering the fact that we were almost at $1,900 in the S&P earlier this month. We've since, tapered back a little bit. I shouldn't use taper, but corrected back to about the 1840-ish level where we're at right now. But a lot of traders believe that China will step in and try and stimulate their economy in some way. Due to some of this data coming back from the PMI. So on the technical side, we are seeing what's an engulfing pattern, or an outside week, as we call it. It's basically where this week's highs were higher than last week's highs, and this week's lows were lower than last week's lows. So if we see a positive day tomorrow on the cotton prices, we could see some follow-through buying next week in a big way. If we see a negative close on tomorrow's price action, then we'll have a negative outside week. We could see some follow-through selling on the cotton market next week. So overall, outside day or not, I'm continued bullish. I still believe in weighing on the side of the trend. The trend is your friend. Trend has been up for quite some time. So upside resistance, I'm looking at 97.35, which is actually yesterday's high. On the downside for support, I'm looking at 89.84. If you have any questions or would like to talk about the futures markets, get to know some more about how they work in plain English, please give me a call or email me. I'd be more than happy to walk you through anything you need. Thanks and have a great day. Futures and options on futures may involve substantial risk and may not be suitable for all investors.